Planning a trip to Rome and don't know where to start? The journey begins at the airport, so let's dive into Rome's airports and public transport. Rome, the Eternal City, is serviced by two main gateways, Leonardo da Vinci-Fiumicino and Ciampino. The former, often just called Fiumicino, is the larger and busier of the two. It's the primary hub for international flights, so there's a good chance you'll be touching down here. From Fiumicino, you've got several options to reach the city center. The Leonardo Express train is a quick and convenient choice, whisking you to Termini Station in just half an hour. Or, if you prefer a road trip, taxis and Uber services are readily available. Now, if you're landing at Ciampino, your journey into Rome will be a tad different. This airport mainly serves European budget airlines. To get to the city, you can hop on a bus that will take you straight to Termini Station. Taxis and Ubers are also an option, but do keep in mind that the rates may vary. Once you're in the city, Rome's metro system will become your best friend. It's not as extensive as those in other major cities, but it covers many of the key tourist areas. The metro operates on a two-line system, identified as Line A, orange, and Line B, blue, intersecting at Termini Station. It's a good idea to familiarize yourself with the routes and stops. Tickets for the metro are quite affordable, making it a great choice for budget travelers. You can buy a single ticket valid for 100 minutes or opt for a day, 3-day, or week-long pass depending on your stay. The metro runs from 5:30 in the morning until 11:30 at night and until midnight on Saturdays, so it's got you covered for most of your sightseeing needs. So remember, getting from the airport to the heart of Rome can be a breeze with a little bit of planning. And once you're in the city, the metro will help you navigate Rome's winding streets and discover its timeless charm. Stay tuned for more tips on making the most of your Roman holiday. Now that you've landed, you're going to need a place to rest your head. Let's talk about where to stay in Rome. Rome, a city that's been around for over 2,000 years, has a neighborhood for every kind of traveler. If you're looking for a vibrant, artsy scene, Trastevere, with its narrow, winding streets and colorful buildings, is your go-to. This district is a haven for foodies and bohemians, brimming with local eateries and artisan shops. For those who want to be in the heart of it all, Centro Storico, the historic center, is the place to be. Here, you're just a stone's throw away from iconic landmarks like the Pantheon, the Trevi Fountain, and the Spanish Steps. If luxury is your style, Via Veneto is where you'll find 5-star hotels and high-end shops. This is the district where the famous La Dolce Vita was filmed. Let's talk about accommodations. Rome offers a wide spectrum, from budget-friendly hostels to luxury hotels. Hostels are a great choice for budget travelers and solo explorers. They're typically located in central areas and offer a communal experience. On the other end of the spectrum, Rome's luxury hotels are nothing short of opulent. Picture marble staircases, rooftop terraces with panoramic views of the city, and rooms furnished with antiques. When booking your accommodation, consider its proximity to attractions you want to visit. Rome is a walkable city, but it's large. Staying near the attractions you're most interested in can save you travel time. Also, consider the accessibility of the accommodation. Does it have an elevator? Is it close to public transport? Finally, think about the vibe of the neighborhood. Do you want to be in a bustling, lively area, or do you prefer the quiet, residential parts of Rome? Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a great trip. Take your time to find a place that will make your stay comfortable and convenient. Choosing the right place to stay can enhance your Roman holiday, making it a truly unforgettable experience. Rome is a city bursting with history, culture, and life, so what are the must-see attractions and hidden gems? Let's start with the icons. The Colosseum, an architectural marvel, is the largest amphitheater ever built, and a testament to the ingenuity of ancient Roman engineering. It's a place where you can almost hear the echoes of gladiators and the roar of the crowd. A stone's throw away is the Roman Forum, the political, economic, and religious center of ancient Rome. Wander through the ruins and let your imagination reconstruct the grandeur of bygone days. Moving on, we have the Vatican City, a city-state within Rome, home to St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Chapel, and the Vatican Museums. It's a treasure trove of art, history, and spiritual significance. And who could forget the Pantheon, the best-preserved monument of Imperial Rome? Its majestic dome and the oculus pouring in natural light make it a sight to behold. Now, if you're looking to avoid the crowds, Rome has plenty of lesser-known attractions. The Capuchin Crypt, for instance, is a series of small chapels beneath the church of Santa Maria della Concisione, decorated entirely with the bones of Capuchin monks, a rather macabre yet fascinating sight. Perhaps you'd enjoy the Quartier Coped, an architectural fairy tale in the heart of Rome, brimming with whimsical and eclectic buildings. For theater enthusiasts, Teatro di Marcello, Rome's ancient theater, is often overlooked by tourists, but it's a gem worth visiting. When it comes to tickets and tours, it's wise to book in advance. Many attractions offer skip-the-line tickets, which can save you precious time. Also consider guided tours for a deeper understanding of Rome's history and culture. Remember, when in Rome, do as the Romans do and immerse yourself in the city's rich history and culture. Take your time, soak it all in, and let the Eternal City leave an everlasting imprint on your heart. A trip to Rome would be incomplete without diving into its food culture. So what should you eat in Rome? Well, let's start with the classics, pasta and pizza, right? But not just any kind. In Rome, you'll find pasta dishes like carbonara and amatriciana, both steeped in tradition. Pizza here is thin and crispy, often baked in a wood-fired oven. But the Roman food culture doesn't stop at pasta and pizza. You'll want to cool down with a scoop or two of artisanal gelato. And to perk up, an espresso is never too far away. Part of the Roman food experience is enjoying a leisurely meal. So take time to sit down and savor the flavors. Talk, laugh, soak it all in. Finding authentic eateries can be a challenge, but a good tip is to look for places where locals are dining. When it comes to food in Rome, it's all about savoring every bite and soaking up the culinary culture. Now, let's talk about the practical stuff. Credit cards, tipping, and communicating in Rome. In Rome, credit cards are widely accepted, but it's smart to carry a bit of cash for smaller establishments or unexpected needs. When it comes to tipping, it's not obligatory, as service charge is often included in the bill. However, leaving a few extra euros is a nice gesture, especially in restaurants and cafes. Communicating in Rome is easier than you might think. English is commonly spoken in tourist areas, but it's always appreciated when you try to speak a bit of Italian. Phrases like buongiorno for good morning, per favore for please, and grazie for thank you can go a long way. Remember, it's not just about the words you say, but also about non-verbal communication. Italians are expressive talkers, so don't be shy to use your hands and facial expressions. A little knowledge about the local customs can go a long way in making your trip smooth and enjoyable. Finally, let's discuss when to travel to Rome and what to pack for your trip. Rome, the Eternal City, is magnificent all year round. However, the best times to visit hinge on what you're looking for. If you'd prefer a more temperate climate and fewer tourists, spring, April to June, and fall, September and October, provide the perfect balance. During these periods, Rome is bathed in a soft golden light and the weather is usually pleasant. On the other hand, summer, July and August, is peak tourist season. The city bustles with life, but be prepared for the heat and the crowds. The winter, November to February, though quieter and cooler, can also offer a unique experience, especially during the festive season when Rome sparkles with lights and decorations. As for what to pack, this largely depends on the season of your visit. Spring and fall call for light layers, a sturdy pair of walking shoes, and a rain jacket just in case. Don't forget your camera to capture the stunning blooms in spring or the vibrant fall foliage. In the sweltering summer, pack light, breathable clothing, comfortable sandals, a hat, and sunglasses. And remember, sunscreen is a must. Despite the heat, Rome's dress code remains fairly conservative, especially in religious sites, so pack a shawl or scarf to cover your shoulders when necessary. If you're visiting in winter, pack warm clothing, including a heavy coat, scarves, gloves, and hats. Rome can get quite chilly, particularly at night. Good walking shoes are always a must, no matter the season, as Rome's ancient cobblestone streets can be uneven. Regardless of the season, always pack a sense of adventure, a healthy appetite, and a thirst for history and culture. Rome is a city that thrives on exploration and discovery. From the ancient ruins to the modern piazzas, there's always something new to see, taste, or experience. With the right timing and packing, your Roman holiday can be a truly magical experience.